So today I've got my really good friend Jessica Valentine with me in the kitchen. Although she's eaten pierogi many times, she's never made them. So I wanted to show her how easy it was to make them.
Pierogis.
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 Pierogi.
We in America, I think we say pierogis. And I've never had sweet pierogis before.
So we're making them with plums today, so they're going to
cool.
be sweet, and the dough is going to be sweetened up a little bit as well. I actually like to use double O pasta flour, and because it's double O flour, I'm not so worried about sieving it.
Yeah, that's going to be my next question.
So usually if you were making a savoury pierogi dough, you'd add a pinch of salt, but I'm using a little bit of confectioner's sugar. Purists may not include oil in their dough, but I just think it gives it a little bit of extra silkiness. But what you'll see is that the dough comes together really easily and you don't have to knead it anywhere near as much. And again, another optional extra is to include a tablespoon of sour cream, and some people just say that again it just makes the dough a little bit easier to work with. What I would suggest you use is a lukewarm water, and for this amount of dough that we're making, we probably need about half a cupful. But with dough and with water, I would always just say, just see how it goes, and we just pour that straight in. It is warm, so all the rest of our ingredients are at room temperature, and all you literally need to do is just bring the ingredients together.
People eat these for dessert or for breakfast or for lunch.
So they're quite common as a street food dish or in a restaurant, or it might be something that you go home and your mama or your bachcha makes them for you. That's a real treat, but I'm going to show you how easy they are.
Okay, well, you remember the first time you've ever eaten these pierogis?
My mama is the queen at making pierogi, and so obviously we have a big kind of Christmas Eve meal for Vigilia where we have pierogi with sauerkraut and caramelized onions, which are really good. Yep.
And I move it around?
Yep, you can do that. It's good, it's looking good. So it's quite springy. If you press it down, you'll see it's quite springy. And the last thing you want to do is overwork it. I actually think that's really perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
So we just leave it for 20 minutes to rest. So while the dough is resting, this is a great opportunity to prepare the plums, which is going to be our filling.
Okay. So what other kinds of fillings can you put in the pierogis?
So sweet pierogi, stone fruit works really well, or any kind of summer berry works really well. Okay, so after 30 minutes, 20-30 minutes, the dough will have rested, and then you can take it out again. And what I usually do at this stage is just chop it in half or in quarters just to make it easier to use the dough. So you've got a smaller piece to roll out, and then this will leave under the damp cloth. Okay. And then you're just really looking for sort of the thickness of like a coin or something like that. 2 or 3 millimeters is fine. And we're literally just gonna cut out little circles of dough. And that's the first one. So what you do is you put the filling in the middle, and then you're folding it over to enclose the filling. And then you just hold, like, you don't want to hold it too firmly because you don't want to squeeze or squish the fruit. You're just pinching the ends like that. And that is our first one.
How cool is that?
So once they've risen to the top, you just take them out. And then I'm going to put, you can eat them like this as they are, but I'm going to pop them into a pan with some melted butter. And I'm just serving them with some Polish honey. This is from Wild Honey Bees in the Małopolska region of Poland.
Tuck in? I've been waiting, the anticipation. It's incredible. I've never tasted anything like this before. Can I have another one?